Oh my gosh, I was fired. Wait. That must have been a dream. That must have been a dream.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that'll run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still love me? If I'm in my mind.
Hey girl, what's up? Welcome to another vlog. We are on the way to go on a solo date, you guys. That's considering the time, if I make it out of this house on time, y'all, because it wouldn't be me if I was not late. And I want to stop saying that. You know, it's a new year. I need to start manifesting and declaring that I will arrive safely to my destination in a timely manner. Okay? That's what I'm gonna start saying. So anyway, I think what I want to do today, y'all, is go to the movies. My husband is at work, working a night shift tonight. So the time is 4 o'clock. The movie is at 4:50. So I do want to make a run to Sephora. I actually have a few stops to make, but I think I'll just probably do them tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna run to Sephora, and then I think we're gonna go to the movies to watch that new the new Keke Palmer movie. And honestly, y'all, I think I'm coming down with a cold because I was out, I guess, in the draft or whatever last night, like just going into different stores, looking around, returning things, that sort of stuff. So I did that last night, and now I feel like I'm getting sick. So I really should be keeping my butt inside. My husband bought me this light for Christmas, you guys, and honestly, out of everything he bought, I think I appreciate this the most because I've been wanting a vanity. Unfortunately, we don't have the space for the full desk and mirror, so he got me this tabletop vanity. The only thing that I would say is that it has to be plugged in order for the light to work. And where I have it now, there's no socket behind this dresser. And so that is so unfortunate because if I had to use it, this would probably be one of the spots where I would just, you know, stand up, use my mirror and put on my makeup because the mirror is so much more closer where I can see rather than using the bathroom mirror like y'all saw me do just now in the bathroom. Speaking of doing my makeup in the bathroom, I'm sure y'all saw that little bag that I used to pack up all my makeup away just now. So my husband, he had found that on TikTok a few weeks ago. So he went ahead and got it for me. I guess he's trying to say that I'm a messy girl when I'm doing my makeup. Sometimes you just be in a rush. Sometimes you just be in a rush like how I am now and just don't have the time to put up all the makeup before you go out. So that's what it is. And yeah, so I love my little makeup bag. Thank you, hubby. My time is pressing, but y'all know the movies don't start right away anyway. If the movie starts 4:50, it probably really won't start until like about 5:15, 5:20, which is what I hate. I hate all the previews, but but that's a known fact. So I think I'll have just enough time. All right, so phone packed. I do need a thicker jacket, I'm thinking, because I'm not playing with that weather outside. I know a lot of persons take their own snacks to the movies, and I do have popcorn that I actually could take, but there's nothing like a good old buttery movie popcorn, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do that, okay? I'm not gonna do that.
The destination is on your left. Waters Creek Concierge Plus.
And I've been with trips, I've been with friends, I've been so long, me, you are the stars, so still.
Y'all, I can't find any parking. There's no parking. It's like everybody's shopping. Like, go home. Go home. But anyway, so Yeah, y'all, I can't find no parking in this damn shopping center, and I don't want to parallel park. I'm not the best at parallel parking, y'all, so that's not even like an option for me right now. I don't wish to embarrass myself, but I think we got a spot. I think we got a spot A. I think we got a spot A. Let me see how long this lady is gonna take to actually reverse out of this spot now, because that be the thing. I don't want to hold up traffic in the back of me, but we're gonna have to do it today. Let's make our way to Sephora. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this camera because I'm a little camera shy in public. Fun fact, I actually had a DJI way before it became a thing. And I just felt like it was so small, it just didn't feel like a camera. Like, I felt like in order to be a vlogger, I had to be holding this big camera and carrying it around. And so, yeah, I just felt like I needed my big camera. And now, all of a sudden, Apple came up with the new version of the DJI, because I have the older version. And yeah, all the girlies, all the content creators are, you know, raving about this thing that I've had. For the brows, I don't know which one to go with. I'm thinking dark brown. Mexican sweet corn, sweet potato, and a 3-piece rotisserie chicken. Looking super healthy. Okay, so we made it to the movies, y'all. We are at Cinemark. We're pressed for time, but hopefully that means that I've missed all the ads, missed all the previews, and so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm so happy I have it. And I think we just have enough time to get some popcorn. Y'all, my belly is full. My rotisserie chicken from Cowboys Chicken, that was good. Slightly salty though. Yeah, slightly salty, but other than that, it was really good. So I think I have a little bit of room for my popcorn. After the movie, I'll come back and tell you all my thoughts. So, peace.
That ain't my girl, that's my nigga. Catch me out on.
I'm obviously back home, y'all. I'm about to make me some tea, wash this makeup off my face, and go to bed. If you know, you know. Cersei tea. I don't know. I think only the Caribbeans know about this Cersei. Although this says product of Jamaica. I'm not from Jamaica, but anyway. So I need this tea for my throat, y'all. So Cersei is supposed to be the healing herbal tea. I'm gonna add a dash of lemon in this because I know the tea is bitter. That's really what it's called, bitters. But yeah, y'all, the movie was actually good. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said it was produced by the same, or one of the same persons that produced Friday After Next, Friday, and all the series of Fridays that they came up with, and it definitely gave that. It definitely gave Friday, but girl version. I mean, I don't want to really talk the movie. So the most I would say is it's a good watch. It was entertaining. Anything with Keke Palmer is definitely gonna be good. So it was a good watch. Definitely shows how sometimes the hustle really be real. Like, people really be out there hustling. And also the show sort of reminds you to like watch the friends you keep, because they could either elevate you or they could either. But anyway, y'all, my battery is about to die. So like I said, I'm going to bed, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. As you can see, I'm fully dressed. fully dressed in my scrubs. I'm on my way to work, y'all. And today is night 2 out of 2. And I'm hoping that we're gonna have a good night, y'all. I am about maybe 3 minutes away from work. I am on a traffic light, which is why I'm able to talk to you guys. But I'm contemplating stopping to the gas station. Funny thing is, before I left home, I remembered that the car only had like a quarter tank of gas. So I had asked my hubby, I said, well, can you please go and put some gas in the car, because there's a gas station like right across the road from where we live. Of course, he was a little, annoyed with having to do it. He was like, oh, why didn't you do it when you were getting your nails done? Because I just got a fresh set done, you guys. And I'm like, because I didn't have time. And I didn't remember. After I got my nails done, I just came home. I didn't remember. Here it is now. I'm still stopping to the gas station because I want to buy some gum. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I want to buy a packet of gum. So after I'm done with my lunch, I can just chew gum and don't feel as if I need to be snacking. So here I am at the gas station and it is packed, y'all. Jam packed. There's like nowhere to park. But anyway, you know what? I think there's gum in the vending machine at work. So I think I'm just gonna do that and get my hip to work before I'm actually late. Oh my gosh, I was fired. Wait. That must have been a dream. Before we get into this story time, girl, let's go ahead and make this smoothie.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. 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 Me, just love me. If I didn't ride blade on her, would you still love me? If I'm in my mind and where would you?
Basically, I had gone into work, got my patients, got my allocation, whatever, scheduled for the day. And it was one particular patient that something was happening with this patient. I found myself in this boardroom sitting at this large table with a bunch of people, doctors, and I'm like, why am I here? As we were talking and all that stuff, I guess I found myself, I don't know if it was more so defending the patient. And in defending the patient, I think my mouth started to get a little loose. Now, not with profanity or whatever, but maybe just like back talking, but we are in a professional work setting, so I don't consider it back talking. Maybe the doctor just didn't like the way that I was responding, right? Or the fact that I was standing up for myself or standing up for the patient. So then the doctor turned around and was like, okay, you know what? You're fired. I'm like, I'm fired? Am I fired for defending, like I said, myself and my patient? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Aren't we supposed to be advocates for our patients? That's what I thought. That's what we learned in nursing school. It was at this point that I realized I must have been dreaming. So, y'all, that was all a dream. When I woke up and I thought about it, I'm like, yo, that don't even make sense, because the doctors that were sitting at the table were doctors that I worked with back home. So if you don't know where back home is for me, you're probably new to the channel. This is probably your first time watching, one of my videos. I'm from the Bahamas. So I saw faces that I worked with at my hospital back home. And I'm like, what are y'all doing here? And first of all, why would a physician be firing me? Like, you're not a part of the nursing department. So if anything, I'm supposed to report to my supervisor, my nurse manager, CNO, the chief nursing officer. Like, why is the physician firing me? crazy. It was so crazy because the dream was so vivid. I could have sworn it was happening for real. Okay? I could have swore. I could swear. But I'm so happy. Like I said, it was all a dream, y'all. So this is not like no kind of clickbait or whatever, you know, just to make the video sound a little juicy. But I did actually have that dream. Yeah, like when I woke up, I was like, gee, like, thank God it was just a dream, because 2025, we're supposed to be making money. 2025, we're expecting overflowing blessings, an abundance in blessings, just favor, all that stuff. And here I am getting fired at the top of the year. Make it make sense, Lord. So yeah, in 2025, we trying to be, you know, making all our goals happen. So travel goals, saving goals. I don't even know if those two mesh well together. But I guess if you save, then you can travel, you know? So yeah, y'all, your girl did not really get fired. It was all a dream. And I hope that I'm not speaking that into the atmosphere. Lord, we rebuke that in Jesus' name, because I just can't, your girl just can't afford that. I can't afford that right now, or at all, ever. Ever. I would never want to be in a position where I'm fired. But if it comes to a time when I decide that, okay, I no longer want to be here, I no longer want to work here, then that's something different. But to be fired, y'all. Anywho, I'm going to continue to eat my breakfast. And then I do have to make a call. So speaking about travel, myself and a friend of mine, we're planning a trip very, very soon, very, very last minute, really. And so I do need to call her so that we can, you know, like finalize everything to make this trip happen. So like I said, we want to be flying out of the country or out of the state. Okay, you guys, so just speaking of the things that we want for ourselves, those goals we want to set, those things we want to see accomplished by the end of the year, or whatever your timeline is, the key to all of this is writing them down. I want to say manifesting and declaring things over your life, and definitely just journaling and writing them down. So I got me some journals, and I am having a hard time deciding on which one I want to keep. So I got 3 different planners, y'all. So yeah, not really journals, more like planners. Help me decide so I can start using my daily planners, okay? Hey y'all, it's been a few days later. Today is Sunday, so happy Sunday to those of you that are still here.
Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up, we gon' function. No assumption. Feeling like Tyson.
I was about to come on here looking a hot mess, y'all, and then I remembered, like, hey, that's what I buy scarves for. Scarves and those little hair things. But this scarf, this is my first time using it, and this is looking like it's a little too small. I low-key look like I'm going to work with my surgical scrub cap on my head, but yeah, so this is 10 times much better, and I'm gonna leave some of these little edges out just so I don't look too bald to the front. But I promise y'all I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to look a little put together, you know, just being around the house. This top here, this is actually a workout top that I just got from Ross. I love the crisscross action in the back. So that was basically the reason why I got the top. But yeah, girl, so like I said, today is Sunday. A few days later from you guys would have last seen me. Your girl is still sick, still under the weather. Don't know if you can hear it. I'm still battling this. I want to say it's a flu, y'all, because the flu is going around. If you watch the news, I think they've been talking about like all the schools that kids have been showing up to sick. I don't know if they had to close schools down. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But a lot of persons have just been sick, and this is the season for it. And your girl got caught. Okay, so I decided not to take the flu vaccine. I don't ever really take the flu vaccine. Let me know if y'all do down below. But I do not take the flu vaccine. But I don't usually get sick either. So this is the first time that I've been sick in a really long time. And I'm going to show you guys what I've been using to sort of get rid of it, because I feel like I'm much better. Yeah, so I would have mentioned this in my last video, my skincare video, when I was talking about, you know, taking care of your body is actually means that you should take care of your inner and outer body. So anyway, I had mentioned these vitamins with the Mary Ruth Liquid Morning Multivitamin. The bonus about this one is that it's also for hair growth. But yeah, so I've been drinking this along with my 7 C's cod liver oil. I think if you are maybe Caribbean, for the most part you would know about this, because our parents used to make us drink this when we were kids. So when my mom came for Christmas, she bought one of these for us. So I think I also mentioned this one earlier in the vlog, Cersei tea, so I'm not gonna go over that again. Some vitamin C, of course. Can't go without the throat lozenges for that sore throat, y'all. And last but not least, the queen. My husband lives by Mucinex, y'all. I don't know why, or let me not say I don't know why. I can actually see why, because it's been working for me. So they have the daytime and nighttime version, and so this is what I've really been taking, and I think it's really been working for me, y'all. So okay, y'all, so the kitchen is a little dirty, a little junky, just because, like I said, hubby has been doing the meal prep. So we had a system going on today. I did the cleaning. Well, all right, so I went and got my light because I thought that, you know, the lighting was a bit dark. So yeah, hubby's in the back there, he's playing his game, but he's all done cooking. And like I said, he did the cooking today and I was supposed to be on cleaning duty. So, you know, the cleaning is still ongoing, you know, it's still ongoing. We're about to eat, but I really wanted to show y'all like some of the food that he meal prepped before we dig into it. To start with, this doesn't look like much. I mean, it's not much, but I think this is some leftover ribs that we had that he decided to fry, sort of like deep fry. And if you haven't had fried ribs before like this, like breaded fried ribs, you don't know what you're missing. You really don't know what you're missing. These, y'all, these are almond flour biscuits. I wish he didn't like stuff them in the bowl like this. And I've already started eating one, y'all, but yeah, these are like none that I've ever had before. But you know what? Let me not say that. You know why? Because they remind me so much of the biscuits from Red Lobster. So this is how the packaging looks. It's, like I said, the almond flour biscuit in the flavor Everything Biscuit. So I don't know what to say other than y'all need to try these. I don't even remember where we got those from. That's the sad part. I'll probably have to like Google it or something, but I believe it may have been from Kroger. Trader Joe's? I don't think so. I really don't remember. No, we didn't, because then we would have gotten some the last time we were in there. Definitely look for these and try them, because when I tell y'all these taste like the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, they definitely taste like those. So I had these for breakfast one morning. Me and hubby, we put them in the oven for a couple of minutes and they were 10 out of 10. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that soon. Next we have, let's see, I don't even know what this is. What is this, Will? Looks like chicken, cut up chicken. The stir fry?
That's mushrooms.
These mushrooms? It's like that. Okay, so we have some stir-fried mushrooms, y'all. My husband don't play when it comes to that kitchen. That's why I don't cook. I mean, I don't cook as much because it's like, why do I have to cook if you have someone that can do it better? Okay. And then in this bowl, we have some Rasta pasta. I was like, what? You made Rasta pasta? Now, it doesn't look like much hair. It just needs to like mix around a little bit. Yeah, it needs to mix up a little. But I can't wait to try this. I've never had it. I've always heard about it. So yeah, we're gonna see what that's given. I just wish I could have mixed it up for y'all so it could look a little bit better in terms of presentation. But anyway, that's that. And then over here, I'm like, what are all these things? So I think these are different types of chicken that he had put in the oven. I think we got some curry going on. This one is already open, so yeah, we got some curry going on. And you may ask, well, who puts curry chicken in the oven? But he definitely did. It was more like a what, broil? I don't know, bake, broil, something, because it still has all the juice, all the water, all the gravy. And so yeah, it's just different types of chicken that he baked, y'all, individually wrapped in this foil. And I don't know what we're gonna have with these. I don't think he's quite done with this salad. I don't know, but we have some salad over here. And then we're probably gonna make some rice later. I don't know, we'll see. But that is it for the meal prep. We are about to eat, and then I'll come on here and chat with you guys probably a little bit later. If you do hear any noise, it's probably gonna be either the washer or the dryer in the background. But y'all, I just had a piece of coffee. I said I must have talked too quickly. Telling y'all what I've been doing to get over this cold, because the piece of coffee I just had, like that little episode, my husband had to basically come out the room and be like, babe, are you okay? Because it legit probably sounded like I was dying. And then on top of that, my eye has been itching all day. And I finally took my lashes off today, so I'm looking quite bald in the eyes, I'm sure. For all my nurses that watch, you know, my video, and you may not even be a nurse, but there's this girl circulating on Instagram or on all the social media platforms. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if she's a nurse or some kind of healthcare worker, but she made a video where she was dancing on top of a patient's head, like, you know, like when you sit on someone's shoulders. So I don't think she was really sitting on his shoulders. However she did it, she was like, you know, like dancing around his head. And so the internet has been going crazy with that story. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Okay, I found it. It says healthcare worker charged after twerking on disabled patients. So, oh, I have this light on. Okay, I can see that. They said a shocking video has surfaced that has thousands of people furious and calling for the investigation of this woman who went viral on TikTok. She's an Atlanta healthcare worker. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been furious too, because like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what in the world, like what in your mind would make you think to do that? Yeah, like what in your mind, what in your head would make you think like this is okay, or this is fun, or I don't know. I would love to know like what she was thinking when she made this video. And then I think she had made like a follow-up video, sort of like reacting, saying like, I don't know what everyone's so upset about. She don't feel like she did nothing wrong, and whatever else, whatever she was saying. Actually, I don't even know if that's what she said, because I just remember thinking to myself, like, girl, like whatever you're saying doesn't even justify the video, doesn't justify the reason why you did it or the reason why you posted it. Like what you're saying right now just doesn't explain anything. So the video just wasn't even making sense. It was no apology. It was like nothing. Now the people mad. Now the people want her to be punished, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And whether she's a nurse or not, and it sounds like she's a young girl too, but I feel like, I don't care if you 20, I don't care if you're 25, whatever, you should have enough sense to say, okay, this is not right. And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna post it? Like, girl, are you crazy? And if the patient gave consent, like, it's still wrong. And like they said, the patient is disabled, so he may have said, yeah, like you can do it or whatever, but he's disabled. He's probably not even mentally stable, so I don't even know. I just don't know. I'd love to see what's gonna come out of this case and what they're gonna do, whether she's gonna be fired. Like, I just love to follow up to see what's gonna happen. So if you haven't seen it, this clip was on the Shade Room. If you have Instagram, just search the Shade Room. Where did the sun go? Yesterday felt so nice. It was about like 70 something degrees. The sun was out and the weather was just perfect, y'all, perfect. And now it's back to this. It's actually cool. So let me go back inside. Here's popcorn. I just opened this bag of popcorn this morning and they are legit tasting still. That's by June 3rd, the day after my birthday. I'm trying out these black pepper Parmesan popcorn. If you've been around for a while, you know I love me some popcorn, and I'm always trying a different type of popcorn. But I haven't in a while, so when I saw these, I think I got these at a Trader Joe's. I said, sounds interesting. But anyway, y'all, yeah, the weather in Dallas is so bipolar. Like, I thought we were gonna have a good week of sun and just heat. And just, you know, I just thought we were gonna get like a little break from the winter weather for a little bit. But somebody said no. Not having it. So it's back to being 60 degrees. Like, I could have gone outside just like this yesterday and I would have been fine to stay outside, but today, no. Like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't the attire. I'm so excited for these, y'all. There's a little story behind these shoes, but let's see. My baby. I think when I wear them, I'll prefer it with the lacing in. These are the Nike Vomero 5s, y'all. So the story behind these shoes, I had purchased these a few weeks ago. Got them in a size 8.5. Mind you, in the store, I tried them on and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, my toe wants to feel like it's right there at the tip, but I feel like I could get away with them because, I mean, my feet are usually 8.5. But I don't know if it's because the tip of the shoe is so hard that when I actually did bring them home and wanted to wear them, I was like, okay, no, like, these ain't gonna work. So in trying to exchange the shoes now, went to Nike thinking that it was the Nike store where I got them from because they're Nikes. I completely forgot that I got these out of Foot Locker. So went into Nike, couldn't find the receipt obviously because it was the wrong store. And even in searching through my email, like trying to pull up the receipt because I remember the salesperson telling me she was going to send the receipt to my email, there was no trace of the email. So I don't know if she typed in the wrong email, you know, sent it to the wrong person. Like, something just went wrong with that whole transaction. And from now on, when they say, oh, we're gonna send the email to, we're gonna send the receipt to your email. I'm gonna check my email right there and then to make sure that it comes through. So anyway, now that it's time to exchange the shoes, I don't have the receipt. Excuse me. So I had to call customer service to let them know. Couldn't find the receipt. They had to, you know, pull up my information, ask me some questions, and then eventually they were able to send me the receipt. So then I was able to go back to the correct store, which was Foot Locker, and exchange the shoes. And so they were able to order me a bigger size. And so, yep, they're just coming in the mail. So this is the size 9. Let me go ahead and try it on. Yeah, I think these are so nice. I'm loving the metallic silver on these. And so yeah, I think these are about to be my new favorite sneakers. And I'm not even like a sneaker girl like that, y'all, but I think it's this weather. This weather is turning me into a sneakerhead. That's what they call them, a sneakerhead, because I feel like the only thing I could wear is tennis. Like if it ain't Uggs, which I don't really have, if it ain't Uggs, then it's tennis. I don't know if my ankle's ashy, y'all, but don't talk with my ankles. Don't be around here talking about my ashy feet. So this is how we're looking. Yeah, like I don't know if my toenails just been growing like extra fast these past couple of like weeks, but between that, me knocking my like big toe against things and stuff like that, my toenails just been like really, I don't know, like bruised or sore, sensitive. We fresh. Are we fresh? Put my anklet on or some high socks or something. Bye.